Are you someone who struggles with daily stress? Do you struggle with reducing your stress? Do you feel stressed and not even know why? Well, in today's video, we're going to actually be discussing 3 simple ways you can reduce stress starting today. These are going to be some natural remedies, holistic remedies, and protocols and practical tips that you can implement on a daily basis that will help you reduce your stress levels, because it's nothing like going through life and feeling a little imbalanced and feeling a little off and not having solutions to actually help you with that. So I am here to help you today, and I'm so glad you're on this video. If you have no idea who I am Avisha L, international best-selling author of the Power of Why book, international speaker, holistic health coach, and founder of the 12-week Eat Stress Away program, where I teach professional women how to get rid of their stress in 90 days through nutrition and lifestyle with my 6-step Eat Stress Away method. Now, no one is a stranger to stress. Let's face it, we all deal with stress, but a lot of us don't know how to actually reduce it. And I feel like in today's society, it's very normalized that you're just gonna have to deal with stress, and that's what's gonna happen. And that's partly true, because we understand that life happens and there's going to be things that stress you out, right? Like there's gonna, you know, there could be an accident that occurs or someone passes away, and I really hope that doesn't happen to anybody. But that's life, and that's something we have to deal with. So there's certain things that are not in our control. So when you develop a strategy that can actually help you with reducing your stress levels from day to day, it will really help. Now, a lot of the people that I work with, as mentioned, they are professional women, and professional women deal with different stressors, you know, versus, you know, someone who's maybe in college, you know, a college woman, or someone who's going for their master's, or, you know, in any person. So their stress levels are different. Their experiences are different. Sometimes the stress levels come from, you know, job performance and, you know, worry over that, worried about paying, you know, the bills. I say statements, but the majority of people in society say bills. So a lot of people worry about that. They worry about, you know, taking time for themselves and feeling drained, trying to feed the family, trying to get ready for work, not being late for work, you know, trying to manage a healthy diet. So there's various things. So I wanted to step in and give some stress reduction tips. So my first tip in managing stress is what I always recommend, and this has been a method that has helped my clients and so many people. This is my signature 4-step method to getting you to reduce stress in less than 5 minutes. And as I say that, there is an ambulance outside. So that is an alert. I'm also spiritual, so I take things as signs, and that is definitely a sign that a lot of you are dealing with heavy stress. So I'm going to link that 4-step method in the video. You can click that. You can click that link and go ahead and watch that video. And what that method just basically explains is, in order to know what's stressing you out, in order to get rid of your stress or reduce your stress, you have to know what's stressing you out. So the first thing you want to do is do a brain dump. So you're going to get out a piece of paper. This doesn't have to be a proper grammar or anything. What you're going to do is simply write out whatever comes to mind. So it could be, I don't know, it could be hiking, swimming. Like it could be words like that: smoothie, irritation, aggravation. And then from that brain dump, you're going to create a bulleted list. This could be a long bulleted list or a short bulleted list. I highly recommend a shorter bulleted list, because then from that bulleted list you can clearly see. I highly recommend a shorter bulleted list. There's a lot happening outside. A shorter bulleted list so you can see what you can pinpoint exactly what's happening. So you want to do like a 3 to 5 bulleted list. And then what you're going to do is circle your top 1 to 3 stressors. If you made a list of 10, then 3 to 5, okay? Start with the one that's most important because everything else is going to overwhelm you. So from that list, you're going to circle that. And then you're going to create a strategy as to how you can get rid of that stressor, eliminate that stressor on a daily basis. So let's say that your house is cluttered or something. Let's say that you struggle with meal prep. So let's say one of your stressors is your house is cluttered. You're going to take that one stressor daily and come up with a plan for you to get rid of that stressor. Now, if that is one of your stressors, that your home is cluttered, what I want you to do is take it day by day and say, let me start to put some things in bins, and then every single day I'm going to throw 2 to 3 of these bins in the garbage, or I'm going to give it away to charity per day. So that way you have a plan to alleviate some of that stressor, okay? Let's say your other stressor is not being able to meal prep. So what you're going to do is actually see when you are able to meal prep with peace. And I'm actually going to link both the stress-free home guide, which is in the description box below, and also the stress meal plan guide, which is also in the description box below. So if those are definitely your 2 stressors, because those definitely came out in the video, then you're going to want to grab those free guides that will help alleviate that. So that's my number 1 tip, is to do that 4-step method to get you to reducing stress instantly. The second way you're going to reduce stress is you are going to go for a walk and meditate. So a lot of times people think, actually when I started meditating, I was actually having gut issues. And if anyone knows about gut issues, you're very restless. You're not in a rest mode. You're not sleeping, sleeping good. You're constantly restless because when your gut is so inflamed, it really affects your mood. So what you're going to do is, this is what I'm getting, this is what Spirit is guiding me to say, is you're actually going to go outside, walk, listen to some meditative music, and even if it's not, you know, the 528 hertz, 639 hertz music, 432 hertz music, 741 hertz music, if it's not that, just your favorite songs that make you feel at peace. And what I want you to do is journal while you're outside. You know, don't just sit there and meditate on, I mean, you can meditate on, you know, looking at the flowers. And when you're meditating, you are cleansing. You know, it should be an active meditation. It's not that you really have to do too much, but you don't want to be thinking on anything negative. If anything negative does come up, I do recommend that you carry a journal with you. And if you want any journals, again, that's in the description box below. I have created products to support everyone in this process of reducing stress because it's really important. I remember years ago putting my mental health on the back burner, and it showed up in my physical health, and I had all the time in the world to actually get rid of emotional and mental health issues. So it's definitely needed. You want to put that first. Your spiritual practice comes first, whatever spiritual practice that is. I don't push my beliefs on anybody. I embrace and accept people as they are because I don't think people should be judged for what brings them peace. And so you want to focus on that, and you want to focus on, you know, your emotions and your mental health. So your physical health, which I say, you know, it's your physical health is your spokesperson. It really is. Like this physical body is your spokesperson for your mental, emotional, and spiritual. So it's going to tell on you what you're actually doing. So when you put your spiritual health, your mental health, and your emotional health first, your physical health is just going to follow, and you'll be the best spokesperson for yourself. I'll repeat that. You'll be the best spokesperson for yourself. So that's number 2, just to get out, meditate, do some journaling if you do have a negative thought. And then when that thought comes, you might want to go back to step 1 and do another, you know, elimination process. Okay. And I have journals that can support you on that. And number 3, what I'm getting, another way to reduce stress, is to exercise. Make sure you are making the time to exercise. I actually did a video on my Instagram page of me doing a workout because it's super important, especially if you're working. I find that when women are busy and they're working, because I've been there too, when you're busy and you're working, you feel like exercise, you don't have time to exercise. You might have scheduled with your trainer at 6:30 or a Zumba class. I know how it goes. I used to go to LA Fitness and I'd see women flying in there. They're like, I'm gonna miss my Zumba class. So sometimes you miss that Zumba class or you miss that, training session because you work overtime. So what you can do is while you're at work, you can do like a simple workout. The workout that I did, I think was like, a shoulder press, and then it was, like a bicep curl and a squat. You just get up and down off your chair. I also have a blog about that I'll also link in the description box, because it shows you how to exercise throughout the day. And I also meant to say, if you love this video, make sure you are subscribed, you share, and you like this video on 3 ways to reduce stress, because it can really help you and benefit you. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So before I continue, I want you to comment below and tell me what your top stressors are. I'd love to know, and I'd love to help you with that process. So that's number 3, because when you exercise, you release endorphins and you're boosting your immunity. When you boost your immune system, you're boosting your mood, you're boosting your energy, and you're giving your body the renewal that it needs. You're protecting your joints. This is why a lot of women are stiff, when they work, because they don't move. Like I'm sitting here, you can just simply, get up and then sit back down, and that's, a chair squat, you can call it. So I highly, highly recommend doing that, and that is going to definitely help you to reduce stress. So again, if you love this video, make sure you subscribe, you like, and you share, and I will see you next Wednesday for another weekly Wednesday video to help you with stress and just living a holistically healthier and better life. Much love, lovely peacefuls. Have a stress-free day.